Starter Jack Engstrom indicating one more time around, 30 laps. Here we go, thousands of horsepower, and turn 4 already has a problem. JD, look at turn 1, and the Demolition Derby starts early. Turn 1 and turn 4. Well, you go down the straightaway and you go left. Come out of turn 2 and do it again. How about now? Let's wave your hats, programs, cushions. Let the drivers know you want 30 laps of good pro stock main event action. You weren't really supposed to wave the girl next to you. Come on, put her down. You're going to hurt her. Christensen in car number 2 has the hammer down, and we're racing. Christensen on the low side holds on to the lead. Dave Dahl in car number 64 in the second place. Big Earl Cox in car number 27 gets alongside Christensen. Dave Dahl, the leader, as they go into turn 1. Earl Cox is second. Norm Christensen third. J.D. Wilson in car number V8 is fourth with Tony Safino alongside him. Dahl, the leader, as they come out of turn 4. Oh, 2 laps down. It's Dahl, Christensen, Cox, and Marcus Mallet trying to get on the low side of Wilson. Wilson slides up high, opens the door for Marcus. Marcus Mallet in number 02 is into 4th spot as Ken Christensen, car number 2, takes over the lead momentarily. Dave Dahl gets it back. Ronnie Meyer and Fred Estrada side by side. Laps down. Dave Dahl and Norm Christensen. Christensen takes over the lead. Dave Dahl trying to get it back. Marcus Mallet now into third. Mallet into third with Ron Meyer in car number 12 in the fourth. Earl Cox drops back, and now Fred Estrada goes to work on Big Earl. Marcus Mallet in the number 02 car trying to take over second spot. Christensen the leader, and Dave Dahl in second. Marcus dives down, bounces off of Dahl, and closes the door on Meyer. Meyer comes right back at him. It's going to be Marcus Mallet, Ron Meyer, and Dave Dahl into turn 3, battling for second. Marcus up high. Dahl hugs the pole, and Marcus Mallet comes down into turn 1, takes over the second spot. Norm Christensen still quite comfortably the leader. Marcus Mallet gonna set sail on Christensen. Ron Meyer, car number 12, takes over the third spot. Christensen, the leader at the end of lap 8. Christensen stays high. Mallet down low. Meyer in third, trying to reel in Mallet. Then it's Dave Dahl, Big Earl, and Estrada in car 69. Takes the dive to the outside. Fred Estrada, Earl Cox, and Zaffino trying to get around Dave Dahl. Dahl holds on to fourth. Estrada, one more time, up high. Gets around Dave Dahl in three, and now Fred Estrada momentarily in the fourth out of turn four. Estrada's rise comes down, can't do it. Slides back up high, and Don Wright Jr. comes to a halt in turns 3 and 4 for a yellow flag condition. Don Wright momentarily lose power. J.D. Wilson in the next row. About to go green. Christensen already on the throttle. The green flag's out, and it's going to be Christensen, and Meyer now takes over the second spot on the low side with Hagelin making a phone call on the ASCOT telephone poles. Car 13, Don Clark, has no power. And back under power, and I think we're going to go back racing. 10 down, 15 to go, and it's going to be Christensen and Mallet. On the hammer goes Mallet. Mallet takes over the lead. Then it's Christensen right into his rear bumper with Ronnie Meyer on the low side. Can't do it. Fred Estrada, car 69, dives under Dave Dahl, and contact's made. Estrada into the rear bumper of a brake check by Ron Meyer. Turn one. Estrada in fourth, trying to get around Christensen. Christensen holding on to third. It's down to Mallet and Meyer. Christensen and Estrada. Well, lap 12 now completed. J.D. Wilson on the high side of Zaffino. Zaffino outpowers Wilson and Chris Laney. Fred Estrada, Ron Meyer, and Mallet, top 3 cars. Wilson dives down low in front of Wright, closes the door. Wilson into the back of Laney. Laney trying to get around Dave Dahl. Wilson down low, trying to get around Laney, can't do it. Laney now almost into the rear bumper of Dahl with the top 3 cars. So close together, you could throw a blanket over them. Ronnie Meyer, Marcus Mallet, and Fred Estrada battle for the lead on the low groove. J.D. Wilson on the high side picks off Laney. Wilson too high. Laney gets the position back as the leaders go 1, 2, 3 out of turn 2. Wilson this time up high, and Don Wright Jr. down low, and Jr. almost picked up a position on Wilson. Tony Zaffino, car number 92, very comfortably in 6th position. Hagelin out of turn 4, does a 360 or 2, and he's back under power. No reason for a yellow flag. J.D. Wilson almost parks it in the wall and loses 2 positions. Dave Dahl holds off the charges of Don Wright and Laney, while Hagelin in turn 4 closes the door on the leader. That'll bring out a yellow flag. Green flag out, and Mallet waits before he picks up the throttle. Ron Meyer closes the door on Estrada. Estrada settles for 3rd. Christensen up high, and that's going to open the door for Zaffino. Watch the number 92 car, Tony Zaffino. Christensen, car number 2, gets a little crossed up, and that dominoes on back with Mockerman suffering the consequences. Top 3 cars, no change. Christensen having a problem in the north turn, goes high, cuts down low. J.D. Wilson going way high, trying to pick it up and rejoin the leaders. Laney into the rear bumper of Don Wright Jr. and he holds on with Bob Hansen parked on the rear bumper of Dave Dahl. And here we go out of turn 2. Almost Ron Meyer almost got a nose under Mallet. 21 down, 4 to go. Ronnie Meyer running out of time. Mallet hugging the pole. Meyer trying to get a nose under the leader. Here we go to 1. Ron Meyer gets the nose in all right, and a continuation of last week, it would appear, with this time Estrada and Mallet parked in turn 1. Well, Marcus Mallet is out of the car. Time for a 7-inning stretch, I would guess. Leading so many laps. And here we go. Green flag's out, and Ron Meyer has the hammer down. All cars, Big Earl into the turn. Big Earl stays high, Meyer down low, and it's a battle for second between Zaffino and Big Earl. Norm Christensen on the high side trying to get around Dahl. Dahl in 4th spot. Can't get the job done. Whoa! Mallet out of the car. Mallet a little wheezy. Mallet having to be held up. Chris Laney out of his car, and Mockerman moving around, but Mallet in some obvious pain. The door was closed. Mallet on the throttle. Marcus not having a good night tonight. Down, 3 to go. Green flag's out, and it's Ron Meyer leading Earl Cox, Zaffino in 3rd. Whoa, J.D. Wilson does a 360, and once again Estrada has nowhere to go and beating the heck out of that right front fender. Wilson back under power. Zaffino into the back of Meyer. Meyer on the hammer. Big Earl can't get the jump on Meyer. Meyer leads him into 3. Dave Dahl on the high side of the track, trying to get around Hansen. Can't do it. Ken Christensen tries the high side. Let's see what happens out of turn 2. It's a battle side by side between Christensen and Dahl. Christensen rams the rear of Hansen. A checker flag flies, and it's Ron Meyer picking up the win in car number 12.